Hello everybody, David Shuster here. America's facing a crisis, not from the mystery drones, but rather from the related stupidity of several Republicans. And now their ignorance and idiocy in the story is literally putting people's lives in danger. Here's Republican Congressman James Comr of Kentucky.
I'll tell you, if they start flying drones over my district in Kentucky, if people have the ability to reach those drones with their Second Amendment capabilities, those drones are going to be removed from the air.
And if people fire bullets into the sky, the chances go up that some people's existence will be removed. This may be news to Congressman Comr, the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, but when bullets are fired up in the air, they come down. The bullets don't go high enough to escape the atmosphere, and so when a bullet does come down, it is still deadly. Overseas, in places where people shoot guns in the air to celebrate, those are also places where countless people get killed from the bullets returning to Earth. Now, maybe Congressman Comr is fine if some of his constituents get injured or die because another constituent decides it's drone hunting season, and perhaps Comr's Kentucky district wants to win a Darwin Award before the year is out. But following Comr's advice could get somebody killed. Not to be outdone in the stupidity category of this drone story is Republican State Senator Doug Mastriano of Pennsylvania. Remember him? Donald Trump endorsed Mastriano 2 years ago in a primary election.
Thank you, Mr. President. Pennsylvania loves you and America needs you. Thank you for your leadership.
Mastriano is now leading in the category of cluelessness. On X, he wrote, "It is inconceivable that the federal government has no answers nor has taken any action to get to the bottom of the unidentified drones." Below that, Mastriano wrote, "Breaking news, crashed drone in Orange Beach, retrieved from water and taken to undisclosed location for further investigation." The spacecraft strapped to the truck was actually a replica of a TIE fighter from the 1977 movie Star Wars. A reverse image search found the picture was posted to a humor-centric Facebook group. Mastriano later claimed he was being sarcastic and making a joke. Sure. Imbecile number 3, the Republican governor of Maryland, Larry Hogan. Hogan seemed deadly serious when he made this post on X. "Last night, beginning around 9:45 p.m., I personally witnessed and videoed what appeared to be dozens of large drones in the sky above my residence in Davidsonville, Maryland, 25 miles from our nation's capital. I observed the activity for approximately 45 minutes. Like many who have observed these drones, I do not know if this increasing activity over our skies is a threat to public safety or national security. But the public is growing increasingly concerned and frustrated with the complete lack of transparency and the dismissive attitude of the federal government." Hogan attached his video, and within minutes, readers added context they thought people might want to know. The stars at the 39-second mark are recognizably the constellation Orion. From this, you can determine that the bright lights behind the trees are the stars Sirius and Procyon. No anomalous objects are apparent in this video. Another user on X, a meteorologist, pointed out to the governor that the stars will be in the similar place the next night, and the next night, and the next night after that. To Governor Hogan's credit, he is at least not encouraging his residents to open fire at the stars or anything else in the sky. And that takes us back to Kentucky's James Comr. Comr, a House Republican Committee chair, insisted that lawmakers have no idea what's going on with the various lights in the sky and that it's all President Biden's fault.
No one in Congress knows. And it's another testament to the incompetence of the Biden administration. I doubt that Joe Biden's even heard about the drone jets.
That Comr claim fell apart as quickly as it took President Biden to step out of the White House and walk to the cameras and microphones.
All those drones over New Jersey. What's behind all of that?
Nothing nefarious, apparently, but they're checking it all out. I think it's just one. There's a lot of drones authorized up there. I think one started and they all got it. Everybody wanted to get in the deal. But we're following it closely.
The White House is following it closely. Other administration officials said that most of the drone sightings reported to law enforcement had been found to be airplanes, helicopters, stars, and law enforcement or commercial drones. And officials at the Department of Energy flat out denied there was any effort underway to detect radiation. In other words, there is no loose nuclear weapon or dirty bomb the government is trying to find. On this day, Biden administration security and intelligence officials gave a 3-hour-long closed-door briefing to lawmakers on Capitol Hill about the drone hysteria, and the lawmakers emerged saying it's just that, public hysteria and a herd mentality amplifying conspiracy theories.
Spent a lot of time in this hearing asking the question in every way imaginable as to whether or not any of these sightings in New Jersey, Connecticut, anywhere they're being cited, are federal government operations. And they are not. We were assured, and we asked this question over and over and over again. They are not federal government operations to sniff radiation, gas, recovery, anything else.
There's no evidence that there's anything nefarious going on.
To date, they haven't found anything that would indicate that there's foreign influence, foreign actors, or even little green men who are working on the American people.
But who needs little green men working on Americans and putting people in danger when you have James Comr in Kentucky? For the record, the laws of gravity still apply in the bluegrass state. So for all of you Kentuckians who may have had too much moonshine or bourbon and decide to take up Congressman Comr on his encouragement to fire a weapon in the air at a drone, plane, helicopter, or star, please do not engage in such behavior. It is reckless and could get somebody killed. Just take a deep breath. The fact is, mass public hysteria has been fueled in part by reckless lawmakers who are unwilling to wait for basic facts to emerge or who do not understand fundamental laws of science or physics. As a result, as far as UFOs are concerned, it's increasingly hard to imagine that any UFO or alien life will be coming to planet Earth and deciding to stay. One look around at human beings, or whatever you want to call some of the creatures in Congress, and visitors from a foreign planet are going to say, "We got to get the hell out of here. These Earthlings are stupid and crazy." Speaking of, Marjorie Taylor Greene just got confronted on a Republican campaign pledge, and MTG went berserk.
See, yeah, this is your political agenda. You know what? We don't care.
That's Donald Trump. That's Donald Trump's mailing.
Indeed, Marjorie Taylor Greene just tossed a Trump campaign mailer that promised to protect Social Security and Medicare.
That's Donald Trump's mailing.
Right here is for Democrat ads to attack Republicans.
So it's really simple.
It's
really simple.
No, it's
Will
not
you
simple.
pledge
No, you're a
to take
liar.
Social Security and Medicare cuts
here,
off the table?
You and this guy right here, look, you're lying.
What am I lying
you're lying
about?
because
I'm asking you to take a pledge.
I don't need to take a pledge because we've already done that all year long. And guess what? The sad story for you is the American people elected Trump, his agenda, and Republicans to lead the country because you guys suck so bad.
So I'm just wondering if you want to take a pledge to not cut Social Security and Medicare.
Check out that story at the link below. It generated a lot of comments on YouTube, many of them saying that MTG represents America at its worst. I hear you. I look forward to reading your comments about James Comr, another GOP Neanderthal, who's revealing some epic stupidity about the drones. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.